Hello riders, after my last winter trip around the Balkans, I have received a lot of questions. How I was dressed, what kind of tires, what gear and many more. I decided to make this video and explain you with more details what to do if you have to ride in the winter. I will repeat, if you have to, because this is not something I will recommend. Stay with me. Let's make it clear right from the beginning. I'm gonna talk about long trips, day, week or more, not for daily commuting. There is a big difference between it is one story to get dressed for 30-minute city ride. It's totally different when you have to be ready to spend 8 or 10 hours day after day in these conditions. The first piece of advice I can give you, and it is actually the best one, is don't do it. It sounds very confusing, said from someone who already done it, but I want to protect you from everything I already experienced. It will be wet, cold and slippery. There will be sand, snow and ice on the road. In some stage you will want to quit, but it's not going to be possible. Because of the salty water, you might have some electric problems with your motorcycle on the later stage. Part of your gear will be destroyed from the sand, from the ice and from the cold. After so many negative thoughts, let me tell you something more optimistic. Believe or not, the most difficult part is going to be to take the decision. Once you have done it, everything became more simple. Yes, it will be wet, it will be cold, the mileage will be not what you expect, but you will remember it forever. After everything I just told you, you still want to go, keep watching and I will tell you how to do it. Number 1. Prepare the bike very carefully. Keep in mind that to ride in such a conditions it's about the same as to ride off-road. Keep the bike and the luggage as light as possible. Do not overpack. Keep it simple. You don't need your tent, your mattress, your sleeping bag, your cooking stuff because it is too cold to stay out. Do not take any additional clothes, shoes or whatever. Believe me, after more than 8 or 10 hours ride, the last thing you're gonna need is to walk around. You will want to get to the room as fast as possible, take a bath and get to the bed to get warm. In fact, 90% of the clothes I've got, they were already on me. Keep the most important stuff in your pockets or in your tank bag. It is not a fun at all to try to find something in your saddlebags or your hard cases or even your top case when outside is below zero. Forget about your hydration pack, camelback or whatever drinking system you have. You can't use it, it will be too cold and it will freeze on your back. Keep additional hat and simple gloves like this in your tank bag or in your pockets. You will need it when you want to do something around the bike or to refill on the petrol station or something like that. Big windscreen, hand guards and heated grips are must. Without it you can't make it. Choose the right tires. As I already said, the conditions are very similar as to ride off-road. The tires are something very critical. On my trip I was with Continental TKC 80 and I can highly recommend these tires. Please do not make any compromises, your life depends from it. You need soft and aggressive tires. Just to complete the bike preparation, I will repeat it again. I really hope that you will remember it. The weight is always matter. Keep the bike and the luggage as light as possible. Number 2 is to choose the right clothes. Of course, the best will be to have all of this modern stuff like a heated seat, heated vest, heated gloves, heated grips or whatever you can afford. But you can do it even with simple stuff, the one you already got at home. In the following video I will show you what I had on my trip. First I have my riding t-shirt. On the top of the t-shirt I have these long sleeves. Then I've got this switcher. On the top of the switcher it's my riding jacket, of course with the warm lining in. And on the top of everything is my rain gear. This is for the top part of my body. So here is a bit simple. I have first this, it's just a simple jogging legs. I use it to have it under my riding pants. Then are my riding pants, of course with the warm linings in. And on the top of everything is my rain gear. Here it's a bit more simple. Okay, let's move to my neck protection. I have this simple piece at the beginning and then on the top I have a really nice and thick wind stopper made from some kind of really thick material. It's work actually very well, protect my neck and my face from the cold. Of course it's my helmet. I have a pin lock on my visor. It's worked really great. Some people ask me Is it your visor get foggy? No, not really. Maybe it's just a few simple drops around here. They're actually the drops of water from my breath. And then are my riding gloves. They're very thick and warm, work absolutely great. Nothing special. As you see, this brand is very simple. I bought it actually on discount for 20 euros, but they work absolutely great, of course, with combination of my heated grips. Heated grips are something absolutely important. Without it, you cannot make it. And after all of this, I have one very simple gadget here. Is this hydration pack. Actually, this is the part of my hydration pack, but now because I cannot use my camelback or hydration pack because it's too cold, it will freeze on my back, I use it with another purpose. I fill it up with water up to the middle with really hot water and then keep it inside of my riding jacket next to my belly. This actually, guys, helps me for more than an hour to have this good riding comfort. After that I have to stop and fill it again. But up to 1 hour, it's absolutely great. Okay, first I have my riding socks, tall up to here. I put this jogging legs in because there are too many layers, and if everything is out, I cannot really wear my boots. After that, I have something very simple and stupid like this plastic bag. But believe me, it works absolutely well. I just twist it around my feet, and then I have a simple cotton sock on the top. Then I have my riding pants here, the warm lining. I twist it and catch it here with this sock, and then I just leave the actual pants on the top. After all of this is done, I have my riding boots, and on the top of the riding boots I have my rain covers, just like this. So it doesn't matter that my boots are waterproof. I prefer to have this on the top because this will protect my boots to get wet. Because if they get wet, even that the water is not penetrate the membrane and my feet are dry, when they get wet, I will feel the cold. So all of this protect my feet very well, and actually it's worked great up to 2 hours. After 2 hours, of course, I have to stop, move a little bit to get it warm, but up to 2 hours it's good. It's also the same with all of my gear, my pants, my jacket, and all the stuff I just show you. So I really hope that this will help you one day if you decide to make such a stupid trip like me. Number 3 is to plan more days. Riding in the winter is not like to ride in the summer. You will definitely need more time. Plan some additional extra days if the weather gets bad. But the last thing you're gonna need is to be pressed from the time. 300 or 500 kilometers per day are more than enough, even if you ride only on the highways. Keep in mind that you have to stop almost every hour, and even a simple break like 10-15 minutes will take about 30 minutes from your total time. Do not forget to drink enough water at every stop. Keep in mind that during the winter time, the body consumes double more water. If you notice that you're not going to the toilet at every stop, or when you go it's just a few simple drops with a very dark yellow color, this is a good sign of dehydration. You have to drink more. Number 4, ride slowly. It sounds like something very easy, but believe me, it is not. After you spend so many hours riding very slowly in the muddy conditions or in the rain or in the snow, and you see the road in front of you is clean, you will love to twist the throttle, but please don't do it because you don't know what you're gonna meet after next corner. It could be sand, it could be wet, it could be even black ice, you don't know. Just keep it safe and slowly. You have to keep yourself calm and expect everything at every moment. I know it is hard to ride with 70 or 80 kilometers per hour when you have to cover 500 or 600 kilometers, but believe me, this is the right way. If you have to ride on the snow, make it even slower. Go to second, first gear if necessary. Keep the throttle stable and let the tires do the job. Do not touch the front brake, especially on the corners. Use the engine brake and the throttle to control your speed and keep the bike as straight as possible. Lose yourself and do not grab the handlebar with your hands. Control the bike with your knees, not with your hands. If your bike is controlled with traction control or ABS, I will recommend to turn it off. if that is possible, of course. You can turn it on later when you get to the clear surface. Number 5 is safety. Do not push yourself to make impossible right or to prove something. Do not try to beat the time or make some kind of records, because you cannot. For that purpose, we already got the Guinness Book. Take it easy and ride slowly. The most important is to get back safe. Somebody love you and wait you at home. Never forget that. So guys, this was everything for today. I really hope that this information will help you to take the right decisions. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for at least 2 videos per week. If you want to learn more about long motorcycle trips, check the rest of the videos in the channel or buy my book How to Become a Long Distance Motorcycle Rider. Link in the description. Always ride safe. Ciao.